Hello friends, welcome back. In this video we are going to learn how to use Spring Boot with Bootstrap. So if you guys do not know about Bootstrap is a technology that is used to design attractive UI or attractive UI components. Okay. And apart from this, we'll also learn how to make use of CSS folder and images in Spring Boot. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I just first close everything. I already have Eclipse set up with Spring Boot plugin. So I'm just going to create a new Spring Boot project for you guys. So I'll just name it as a Spring and then I type Spring Boot Strap package. I'll call it com.spring.strap. I'll copy this one. I'll put same here in the package group and package same for my project. Okay, then next. So for now I'm just using web dependency, nothing else, Spring Web. Next, as it is, no change. Done. So Spring Bootstrap. So here's my project, Spring Boot. This is how it looks like. So yes. So I have Spring Servlet Initialized or Spring Boot application. Okay. So first of all, we'll go and we will update the POM file with the required things. So what I'm going to do is I'll just go to my pom.xml file. Here, at this dependency starter.web is to support Spring Web, and then we have next dependency for the to support Tomcat container. Okay, and then we have test dependency. Apart from these two, we also need these two warnings. Let me put this down here. We need one to compile JSP dependency, and one is for JSTI. Okay, so that's it about the pom.xml file. So the point is, like, whatever dependencies we add in the pom.xml file will be downloaded for the project by default. This is taken care by the Maven. Okay, now next thing is, so we are good here. Let's talk about Bootstrap first. So I'm just gonna go here and I'll type Bootstrap on just Google. Open the very first link. So this is for the Bootstrap. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we'll just directly, if you guys want to know more about Bootstrap, you can go through here. You can download the things here. But yeah, if you click on the download, you can get the CSS files distributed version. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to the example section here, and we'll work on one example. Say for example, we'll pick. There are so many examples in here, so we'll work on this one. Sign in. Okay, this one. So basically, we'll be using our Spring Boot and Bootstrap to design this page. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just go to page source and I'll copy this page. So basically, I need one page. Example, sign in. So I'll just go to my Eclipse and we'll create one web page. But before that, we'll create some folders here. So I'll go. See, I'm here at the web apps, and inside web app, I'm going to create web inf folder, and I'm just going to create one more folder inside this one, and I'll call it pages. Okay, now I'm going to create a new JSP file here, and I'll call it sign in .jsp. Finish as it is. Now I'll copy this page from here, entire thing I'll paste here. So basically what I did is, like, I copied the layout, Bootstrap layout from here, from the sample to our project. We'll modify this according to our need. Save. Yes, let me just open. Okay. So here if you see, Let me get rid of this one. I don't want this one. Nothing to worry, I'll explain each terms here. So first of all, what do we need is we need bootstrap min.css. So basically bootstrap is a CSS framework, right? So we need this CSS file. Where you can find this one. Either there are a couple of ways to get the CSS file. Either you go and download from here all these CSS files by clicking on this link. Distributed version. You will have all the JS. You have all the JS and CSS file inside this folder. But for now, as we are just using only one, so I'll just click here and I'll get this one. Bootstrap min.css. So what I will do is first of all I'll go inside the resource. First let me delete the test folder. I don't want this package. Let me go inside static. I'm going to create one folder. I'll call it CSS. And inside this one, inside CSS folder, I'm going to create a new CSS file here. Next, I'll name it same as bootstrap min.css, whatever is there. So here is my CSS file, bootstrap min. Okay, I'll just copy and paste here. So this is my task 1. Okay. So now we have to update, as I have my CSS inside the CSS folder. So I'll update the path. Integrity you can skip for now, we don't need. Next thing, no change required, leave this as it is for now. So here again we have a custom CSS for this page itself. So here it is, signin.css. If I click here, I'll get it here. Okay. So but for that I have to create another CSS file inside resource static CSS, and I'll give same name, sign in dot CSS. Finish. I'll put the CSS from there, copied. I made one mistake, actually I put bootstrap min here out of CSS. It should be here inside the CSS folder, so I'll just remove from here. Okay, so now we have all our CSS files inside CSS folder. Okay, if you go and see our code, the application page, so now here we have put our CSS file inside CSS. So I'll modify the path as per the project. Now we have one image also here, bootstrap solid.svg. Okay, so we have one image here, this one. Okay, so we also need, so I'm just going to click on save as, and I'll copy this image clips. Project name is spring bootstrap. I'll go to src main resource static, but I don't have images folder here, so I'll go to create one folder, img, and I'll put this file as it is, springboot svg, springboot solid-svg. Okay, so done. Let me go and just refresh. So I can see that we have our image here. Okay, so we'll also learn. So now I'm going to update my source file, source path here, because now I have this image inside the img folder. So this way you guys learn how to make use of static images and CSS which you put inside CSS and images folder. Okay, so we are done with this. Okay, now we need to get one controller class. So for this one, I'm just going to create a new class, and I'll call it spring boot controller, spring and then bootstrap controller, or I'll simply call it bootstrap or sign in control, basically sign in controller. Okay, so basically I'll make it a component. So I will be using PONEND components, notation component, and component annotation. So it's a part of org string framework.stereotype.component. Okay, and then I'm going to create a method here, public. I'll return a string, say for example sign in. Okay, this is my method name, and I will return view view name. So view name sign in, that's it, sign in. So if you go and see here, my page name is sign in. So that is what I'm returning from here, from this method. So I'll just let me comment here. I'll call it as a view name. Okay, and I have to use request mapping, request request mapping. So basically, when you hit the server URL, you need to click on sign in. Okay, request mapping. So if the URL is coming from this path, sign in, it should return sign in page. Okay, done. Now let's learn about this application.properties file. So what we can do with this is, first of all, we'll change server.port, will define the port number. Most of the time 8080 is occupied by some other applications, so for this one we're going to create a new, we're going to use random port number, so that is 8086 for now. Okay, and I also need to update something, this thing, Spring MVC, because my project has to find the JSP page inside webinf/pages. If you see here, webinf and /pages and suffixes .jsp. Okay, so I think we are done here. I'm just going to run this project, run as springboot. Let me make this big. Okay, initializing springboot. So it says Tomcat started on port number 8086. If you guys go and see here in my application.properties file, where we have defined the port number 8086. So my Tomcat container is started as here 80 is running on 8086. So now what I have to do is close all the tail. I'm going to create a new window. This remember this port number 8086. So what I will do is, I'll go and type http:// localhost 8086 / we need to use sign in, SIG, and sign in. So project is running here at 8086 and sign control, sign in. Okay, so what I will do is, I will stop this one for a second and let me just update the project with all the dependencies. Maven update for that project. Think it's done, seems like. Spring Maven update project. Okay, it's updating here. Okay, it's done. If I go, okay, let me springboot application. Okay, run as springboot, running on port number 8086. Why this is not yet saved? Okay, it will save all. 1 second. Okay, let me just close, stop this too. Going to restart here. Run as spring boot. Running 8086, number 8086, and sign in. Hello friends, so to fix the problem, what I did is, I simply changed the port number to 8085 Now if you see my Tomcat is running on port number 8085. Okay, and if you see my sign in controller, I have to pass sign in. So after the root, this one, this you are expecting sign in. See, so here you can see bootstrap page with the springboot. So this my code is written in springboot, and this is my UI part which is in springboot. Just let me quickly make one more change. What I'm going to do is, so let me open this JSP file and just say, for example, we have here please sign in. I want this message to come from the properties file, so I'll call it sign in dot and call it message 1, please sign in. Okay, inside controller I will be creating a new private string. You can say message 1, and I'll get the value from the properties file. Okay, so this is how you inject the values from properties file to a property in the code. And here okay, and here I pass my map and model, and I'll let model dot gets put. So message 1 will have this dot message 1. So basically what I'm doing is, in my model view, I'm setting up the property of message 1 as message 1 from here. Now in my UI, I'll just go and replace please sign in this one. So what I'm doing is, I'm expecting this value from the properties dot application dot properties file. So just let me stop this one here, start, rerun. Okay, let me go and type here http://085 and sign in. So it says message 1. Okay, so basically we missed this expression sign here. Controller message 1 properties. Let me just restart. Now if you see here, what I'm doing is, I'm passing value message 1, that is from this application.properties file, to my UI, and the value is please sign in. Okay, I'll just go and refresh. So it is please sign in. Okay, let me just put something as please sign in to access your account. So I just change the text just to make some difference so that you guys can feel. Simply going to restart the application. Started, just refresh. Now you can see here, please sign in to your access your account. Okay, so we have put data here in the properties file, and we're accessing those values in the UI by injecting the values from properties file to the variable. So guys, that's it for now. So in this video we have covered how to make use of Spring Boot with Bootstrap to design the UI part without using webjars, and we have also learned how to put the files inside CSS and IMG folders to access those CSS and IMG or images into the UI, into JSP files. So that's what this video is. Bye for now.